So properties of integral part of x. So integral part of x means what? Equal to n if x lies between n and n plus 1. From this, what I can write is, here n is bracket x. Bracket x is less than or equal to x less than bracket x plus 1. That means x always, bracket x is always less than or equal to x, and less than x plus 1. That's the first property I told. That is the from the basic definition. That is the reason I told you that first. So then next, what I'm saying is bracket x is greater than 5. So means what? Bracket x means integer greater than 5. Bracket x is integer. This is integer. That's what I told. Bracket x means it's an integer. It may be positive integer. It may be positive or negative, or it may be positive or negative or 0, but it is integer. So that means integer greater than 5 is 6, 7, 8, 9, so on. So then what is the value of x is a question now. Then what is x? Then x equal to what? So now if at all you have to get to bracket x value 6. If at all you have to get bracket x value 6. So that means 6.1, 6.2. But if you take x is greater than or 6, this means then if you take x equal to 6, then no problem. If you take 5.999 but x is greater than 6 is the answer. That means x belongs to closed 6 to infinity. But if you take 5.9 x equal to 5.999999 also, you get bracket x is 5, which is wrong. This is wrong. Why? Because if you take 5.999 and also you are going to get only 5, so which is wrong. So therefore you have to get from 6, 7. More than 6 means you have to take either 6 or greater than 6. So that's what is the answer. Therefore now question is here like this. If at all, here this property 2 is, if at all, finally, if at all bracket x is greater than some integer n, then what you should write is x greater than or equal to n plus 1. X greater than or equal to n plus 1 is what you should write. Okay, all right. So that's one. It's very, very important property. Okay, all right. So you should remember this. So then 3. So now bracket x, integral part of x is less than 5. Less than 5 integer. This is integer less than 5. Is bracket x must be either 4 or 3 or 2, 0, and so on like this. So bracket x you have to get some 4. That means 4 means what? You have to write 4.1 is okay. So 4.9999 also you can write, get 4.99 also. But if you take x equal to 5, no, you will not get, this is not possible. But if you take x equal to 4.999999 also, it's okay. That means x is just less than 5. Your answer is this much. If x is less than 5, that means 4.999 means also you will get what? Less than x, bracket x you get 4. Okay, then you get x less than 5. 3 means you get 3. 3.999 also you get 3. No problem. That means what? It's just bracket x is less than 5 means x less than 5. That's it. So x, any x value less than 5 will give you bracket x less than 5. You take 2.9, anything is okay. Where you have to check is 4.9999. That is 4. That's okay. So, but if you take 5, no, not possible. Okay, all right. That is 3. So what is the property here? Bracket x is less than n means some integer n, means bracket x is less than n, means x is less than n. Very simple. This x is less than n. So that is 3. The 4. So now bracket x. Let's take bracket x is now greater than, less than. Now greater than or equal to 5. So greater than or equal to integer. Always remember integer. Bracket x means integer. Integral part means it's integer. Its value is integer. Integer greater than or equal to 5 is 5, 6, 7, 8, so on. So if at all you have to get 5, how do you get 5? X value if you take 5.1, if you take 5, okay. 4.999. If you take x.4, x cannot be 4.99999. Why? This is not possible. Why? If it is a 4.9999, then you get only 4. Therefore, you cannot take this. You cannot take this. Okay, all right. Therefore, you have to start with 5. So 5.1, okay, 5, 5.999, 5. See, before that it is not like that, but if it is 5 it's okay, 5.1 okay, 5.9999 also it's okay. Therefore x should be greater than or equal to 5 is the only answer. Simple. X equal to 5 okay, x is greater than 5 is okay. So therefore the conclusion is, your conclusion is bracket x is greater than or equal to n, then x is greater than or equal to n. This is what is your formula. Okay, let's go to next. Okay, all right. So here, let's take here. Okay. Okay, all right. So the next, before one, what is greater than, less than 5 is bracket x is less than or equal to 5. Less than or equal to 5 means what? X equal to 5 also okay. X equal 6 okay, 7 okay, 8 okay, so on, all this okay. So but here if x is less than or equal to 5, x is 5 is okay. So this is sorry, this is 5. I'm sorry, this 5 is okay. 4, this is 3, and this 2, and this 1, 0 is all okay. -1, -2 is all okay. So that means you have to get 5 means so here x is 5. You have to get 5 means 5.999999 also it's okay. So x is sorry, bracket x is integer less than or equal to 5 means integer less than or equal to 5, either 5 or less. So integer less than or equal to 5 is 5, 4, 3, 2, this one. So if at all you have to get maximum is 5. If you have to get maximum 5, 5.999999, if you take x value also, bracket x, what you get, this implies bracket x is only 5. So therefore where you take is x is just less than 6. If you take x just less than 6, then automatically you get x is just less than 6. That implies what you get, bracket x is okay less than or equal to 5 you get. So this implies, what is the answer? This implies x is just less than 6. So therefore the conclusion is this. So therefore conclusion is bracket x is less than or equal to n. That implies x is less than n plus 1. This is a conclusion. In numbers, you see, if you have numbers here, no, if you have numbers, this is so easy to understand. But if you have integer n variable, then it is little difficult to understand. So therefore you understand this. That means n means what in your mind? It's only 5. Okay, this is what we discussed. But if at all you see bracket x is let's say I took 5, no? Now less than okay, less than 5.2 I'm taking, less than 5.2. Now I think this is so simple, no? So that means bracket x is less than 5.2 here, less than 5.2. What is the solution for this? So you have to simply write integer less than 5.2 means it should start with 5, 6, 7, so on. So simply it is x is simply, if it is less than 5.2. So if x is, sorry, this is 4, 3, 2. So less than 5.2 means it should start with 5. So that means simply here also x is less than 6, because 5.99999 also you will get 5. So maximum it can be 5.999. But if it is equal to 6, you are going to get 6 less than this. So wrong. So this is also this only. So therefore here it's not only n, but here anything bracket x is less than, this is a, then automatically a is what? A is any real number. So here what you get, x is simply less than a plus 1. That's what you are going to get. So 7. So bracket x is simply you take now less than 5.2 you are taken. Now let's take greater than. Less than 5.2 we have taken here. Less than 5. Okay. Yeah. Less than 5 we have taken. Less than 5 means what you get is less than 5. Yeah. Okay, all right. So this is a plus 1 if a is a real number. This is a plus 1. Okay, this is a greater than. Let's take now less than or equal to. Let's take it's less than or equal to. Okay, I think you can write this by using if you have here. Yeah, if you have number, you will be able to write. I think now I told enough. Here you are going to write very simply. So here less than or equal to 5.2. So but here less than or equal to 5 equal to 5.2 is not possible. bracket x equal to, this mean this implies less than 5.2 only. Why bracket x cannot be, bracket x cannot be equal to 5.2? What is what I wrote here? Bracket x less than or equal to 5.2. But here less than is possible, equal to 5.2 is not possible. Therefore, your bracket x is less than 5.2. Less than 5.2 means what? X is less than 6. That means x can be up to 6 but not 6. 5.999 also you get bracket x 5 less than 5.2. So here also same thing only. So that implies what is that, from this two you can write x is less than 6. So here less than also, less than or equal to 6 also same only. I think I told this is enough, I think. So then whatever you have, let's say bracket x is greater than or equal to 5.2, let's say 5.2. Greater than or equal to 5.2 means what? Equal to 5.2 is not possible. Therefore, greater than 5.2 is what you need to write. So this bracket x is greater than 5.2 is 6, 7, 8, 9, so on. So then x becomes automatically what? 6 means what? X is greater than or equal to 6. So like that you can all very easily you can conclude that. Very easily you can answer this kind of questions. Okay. So this is this, and then this is this. Okay. One more property, that is bracket x plus n is here simply n you can keep aside and bracket x. What does it mean? Where n is any integer. When you have integer you can always keep aside. What does it mean? For example, you have here, see, 5.2 plus 9 you have. So this 9 you can simply keep aside. No, 9 will not make any difference. So 9 plus, so you can write 5.2, because here 5.2 means what? This one you get as, this one you get as 14.2, and this one also what you get here 14.2. This one also 9 plus here 5. This also 14. Both are 14. This also 14. This also 14. That means when you integer is involved, you can simply integer you can keep aside. Integer you can keep aside. But whereas if you have like this, integral part of a plus b is there. Integral part of a plus b, you cannot write integral part of a plus integral part of b. You cannot write. This is wrong. This is what is wrong. Integral part of b. This is wrong. You cannot write this way. What you can write then? This one. What you can write? So it depends on a and b. So here a and b. Here integral part, it depends on fractional part of a and b. So now let's, therefore what you can say is a plus b. Integral part of a plus b is always, this is always greater than, this is always greater than or equal to integral part of a plus integral part of b. It is greater than or equal to. Why? When it is equal? When fractional part is less than fractional part of a plus fractional part of b. So for example, like this, depends on a, na? So I told this is let's take a is 2 point let's say 2.3, a equal 2.3, and b equal to, let's take 5 point you can take 6, 5.6 you can take. So now fractional part, if you see now, fractional part if you see, this is equal. So now a plus b equal to integral part of a plus integral part of b automatically, because here this is together also 7.9. This is 7.9 and this is fractional part. This is 2.3 plus this is 5.6. It will not be more than 1, right? Total together only 5 of 0.3, 0.6. It is less than 1 only. Fractional part, sum of fractional part, sum of the fractional parts. Sum of the fractional parts is less than 1. That time you will get equal. So that is 7 equal to 7 you are getting. So that means equal to is possible when sum of the fractional part is less than 1. Okay, therefore what you can write, if sum of the fractional part of a plus fractional part of b, this is fractional part of a plus fractional part of b is less than 1, then what we can write, then integral part of a plus b equal to integral part of a plus integral part of b equal to, you will get. But fractional part of a plus fractional part of b is greater than or equal to 1. Then what you get, in a plus b, integral part of a plus b is greater than integral part of a plus integral part of b. You get this. But if we have integer inside integral part, you can always keep aside. Integer you can keep aside. Okay, all right. So we'll go to, okay, enough. I think this is